Hello everyone, hello to you all my subscribers and returning subscribers. So the update or the news this day is about the Grand Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari. President Buhari is trending this day, is trending this evening. And why is he trending? Because of his response towards the insecurity that is already prevalent in the southeast. If you may know, as we all know, that currently the southeast is having terrible issues of insecurity. Just recently, few days ago, the former political advisor to President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Ahmed Gulak, was murdered in Imo State, in Owerri, close to Imo Airport. And not just that, there have been cases of burning of INEC offices, police stations getting burnt, and army officers being killed, police officers being killed, and so many others. So the president has not responded. He has not given any reply. He has not given any he has not given any statement. But suddenly, this evening, the president gave a reply, or he made a statement, or a post on his social media handle, which has generated lots of controversies, and many claim that he is biased. So this is Buhari's social media post, which so many people claim that it is biased, that he is a war against those in the southeast. He said, "I receive daily security reports on the attacks on critical national infrastructure, and it is very clear that those behind them want this administration to fail. Whoever wants the destruction of the system will soon have the shock of their lives. We've given them enough time." I received a briefing today from the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on the series of attacks on their families nationwide. These attacks are totally unacceptable, and we will not allow those behind them to achieve their evil objectives. I have assured INEC that we will make available to them everything they need to operate efficiently, so that no one will say we don't want to go, or that we want a third time. There will be no excuse for failure. We will meet all of INEC's demands. In the area of security, we have changed the service chiefs and the inspector general, and we are demanding that they rise fully to the challenges confronting us. There must be zero tolerance for all those bent on destroying our country by promoting crime and insecurity. Many of those misbehaving today are too young to be aware of the destruction and loss of lives that occurred during the Nigerian Civil War. Those of us in the field for 30 months who went through the war, we treat them in the language they understand. So this has been met with mixed reactions on social media, mostly on Twitter, because so many people are calling on the president for being biased. They are calling him out for being biased. Fulani herdsmen have been killing lots of farmers and villagers in Ebonyi State, in Benue, and Ondo, in so many places. The president has not, given them the language they understand. Boko Haram have killed more than thousands of Nigerians, innocent Nigerians, and the president has not even given them the language they understand. So why is he coming up now? Yes, as a president, he needs to respond, and he needs to condemn the incessant killing of police officers and army officers. He needs to condemn the burning of INEC offices and police stations. But why must it be that in his address, in his response, or his condemnation to the insecurity that is going on in the country, he specifically mentioned the burning of INEC offices and all that? He did not include the Fulani herdsmen that are killing people. He did not include the Boko Haram that has been killing Nigerians for how many years now? I can't remember. This is what Reno Mokri thinks. That exactly a month ago, General Muhammadu Buhari was appealing to herdsmen and bandits to stop their acts of terror. A month later, another Buhari is threatening the southeast with Nigeria Civil War II. How can one man have a different reaction to similar events? Is this a case of multiple personality disorder? Are we dealing with Jekyll and Hyde? schizophrenic personality? I am not understanding. You see, he was in his in his response or his reaction to what the Fulani herdsmen were doing, was appealing to them to stop their act of terror. And a month later, he's now threatening, like it's alleged, it is believed that his reaction was just based on the happenings in the southeast alone. So he's now threatening those in the southeast with a civil war. Now this guy is saying that same language you can't speak with bandits, Boko Haram on gunmen, known man. I think the citizens need to start treating this government in the language they understand too. There's no sanity on ground. So if Buhari should actually start treating Boko Haram in the language they understand, since he spent 30 months in the field during the Nigerian civil war, why shouldn't Nigeria be peaceful? Nigeria is going to be peaceful. Nigeria is going to be, to be in order, as we all, are praying and hoping that one day we're going to, have a Nigeria that is peaceful, a Nigeria that is law abiding, a Nigeria that is, secured. So if actually he should stand strong and stand tall, as he is the, Grand Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and start showing these bandits, start showing this Boko Haram and unknown government as well the language they will understand, and start showing them that he was in the field 30 months during the Nigerian civil war, then we are not going to have a problem. So another person is saying that equating the southeast IPOB situation to the Boko Haram menace in the northeast is not only disingenuous but mischievous. Both ideologies are different. The IPOB, they are seeking Biafra self-determination through referendum. The Boko Haram are terrorists against Western education. They have killed a lot of people, and I believe, to me personally, he should teach Boko Haram the language they understand. He should make Boko Haram know that he was in the field for 30 months during the Nigerian civil war, and Boko Haram should at least be afraid of him. So this is what it is. And also, bandits abduct 330 school children. He did not threaten war to them. Boko Haram wiped out 1,000 soldiers and occupied Nigerian territory. He did not threaten war. Herdsmen killed over 3,000 Nigerians. He did not threaten war. Yet he brings up the civil war to intimidate the southeast. So this is the high level of bias reaction I have ever seen from a president. It is now that you want us to know that you spent 30 months in the field during the Nigerian civil war. You've not made this known to Boko Haram. You've not made this known to bandits. You've not made this known to Fulani herdsmen that are still on ground. They are still in Benue. They are still in Ebonyi. They are still in some parts of the state in the southwest, killing people, raping women, and doing all manner of evil. At least he should have made them know that he spent 30 months in the field during the Nigerian civil war, or he should have given them the language they understand. So I don't really understand. And this one says, save this your civil war and 30 months in the fields, energy for bandits, Boko Haram, and unknown gunmen. Use it for Boko Haram, unknown gunmen, and bandits. So I don't really understand which direction the president is taking us to. Herdsmen and bandits haven't been treated in the language they understand, and if they should be treated in the language they understand, no problem will be there. The Nigeria will be secured. And this guy is saying the president of Nigeria is here on Twitter threatening the citizens. Why can't he use the same energy for Boko Haram? He should use the same energy and the same strength for Boko Haram. He should have reminded Boko Haram terrorists that have killed more than 5,000 Nigerians that our General Buhari fought the civil war. It is the Southeast that is receiving threatening with war, because he may not have specifically mentioned Southeast, but his reaction is just towards what is going on in the Southeast, because it is in the Southeast that mostly that they are burning INEC offices and burning down police stations and killing policemen and army officers. So now he's reacting. Boko Haram has displaced so many families. In fact, I heard I think it was Niger, said that the residents have to pay bandits some money to farm, to even cross the roads, and the president has not made them know that he fought the Nigerian Civil War and he spent 30 months in the field, and they should. I mean, he didn't give them the language they understand. So what is happening in the southeast? What is happening in the southeast has become his major point of focus, and he's coming to show them the language they will understand. And if you look closely to his tweet, he said that there must be zero tolerance for all those bent on destroying our country by promoting crime and insurrection. Most of those behaving today are too young to be aware of the destruction and loss of lives that occurred during the Nigerian Civil War. So it's now he knows that the Civil War is about to break out in the country. Since Boko Haram have been, terrorizing the country, as much as I can remember, I think since 2009 or 2008, he has not, shown them the language they will understand. He has not made them know how mighty and how strong he is as a major general. So these are things that when you look at them, you begin to wonder what kind of thing is, and I believe that his social media handler is the one that will have to put all these things up. So I don't understand this kind of reaction. I don't understand this kind of reaction or response to the current insecurity that the country is facing, and that these attacks are unacceptable and totally unacceptable, and will not allow those behind them to achieve their evil objective. And he also mentioned that there will be no excuse for failure. So this government is already a failure, and we have had lots of excuses. And he said that I have assured INEC that we will make available to them everything they need to operate efficiently, so that no one will say we don't want to go or that we want a third time. If in fact he had left in the first time, it would have been better for all of us. Who will even Nigerians, who are those in this country, Nigeria, will even whether you are at gunpoint or you are even drowning, that will allow this government to go for a third term? The third term is not even the problem. The problem is he would have generalized his reacting to the menace of Fulani herdsmen, to Boko Haram, and then to also the unknown government that have terrorized the southeast. So not just specifically reacting to the burning of INEC offices, and he has met the INEC official assuring them that he's going to provide them with all the things that they need. So it shows you that he's threatening the southeast with civil war. So we all, and I also lending my voice, that the president should show Boko Haram the language they understand. Treat Boko Haram with the language, in the language they understand. Treat Fulani herdsmen in the language they understand. Treat unknown government in the language they understand. So if he should start treating all these people terrorizing the peace of this country, all these people disturbing the whole country, he should treat them in the language they understand. I think Nigeria will be peaceful. And not well. We thank God for social media. We thank God for awareness and the fast developing technology that we're having today. So everyone is reading his reaction, and we are seeing how how biased the reaction is, how biased his response is. We wait to see how he's going to treat those terrorizing specifically the southeast in the language that I will understand. Now there are cases where policemen are arresting innocent citizens and branding them Eastern Security Network members, and they are branding them IPOB members. Now, someone, first of all, when you arrest somebody, the person will be charged to court, and the person has the right, to air his view. He has the right to defend himself. You policemen, army officers, they are arresting people, harassing people in the southeast. And then there's one I read today from the Punch. Policemen arrested a man who is a banker. They arrested him. Sorry, the man who works in the oil, someone who works in the oil company. They arrested him, and they said that he's among the IPOB members or Eastern Security Network members. And the family started reacting. Even now, they claim that they have killed this, they have arrested these people. They are just arresting innocent people. So when he's coming to treat those who are allegedly terrorizing the peace of the people in the southeast, when he comes to treat those who are burning down police stations, killing army officers and police officers, when he's coming to treat them in the language that we will understand, I'm hoping and believing that he's going to do that to those mainly causing the unrest in the southeast and not coming to cause insurrection in the southeast. So this one I have to say, guys, President Muhammad Buhari is trending. Boko Haram is also trending because he said he's going to treat those disturbing the southeast in the language that they will understand, and we all want him to treat Boko Haram in the language they will understand, Fulani herdsmen in the language they will understand, unknown gunmen, everyone who is responsible for the unrest in this country, everyone who is responsible for the insecurity that we are into, that the insecurity that the country is battling with, should be treated in the language they understand. If actually, yes, he said he spent 30 months in the field as a general during the Nigerian Civil War, but I mean, since 6 years he came to power, we have not seen that come to play. If he actually spent 30 months in the field, Boko Haram would have been eliminated by now. Fulani herdsmen shouldn't continue to disturb the peace of those in the south. But let's watch and see how he is going to show Boko Haram, bandits, Fulani herdsmen, and unknown gunmen that he was in the field 30 months during the Nigerian Civil War, and also how he's going to treat them in the language they understand. Thank you, guys. I would like you to know what you think of the president's reaction towards the insecurity that is in the southeast.